Today's episode of Super Carlin Brothers is brought to you by this candle.
This candle.
It's available at CarlinBrothersMercantile.com, and it's this one. When it melts, it might turn a different color. Those colors help you know more about who you are as a person. You should check it out now at CarlinBrothersMercantile.com, link in the description down below. Or you can go to http://www.CarlinBrothersMercantile.com. Link in the description down below. Did you have something to add?
This candle knows more about you than you do.
Hey, brother, and welcome everyone to the next edition of the hardest Harry Potter movie quizzes on the internet. Today, we're taking on Half-Blood Prince, and guess what? I didn't watch it.
I told myself that I wanted to start 6 installments in at home one night with my wife.
It feels so easy to just say, I'm gonna watch it. Like, how hard could it be to watch a movie? But Ben, there's Severance is coming out on the weekly. There's White Lotus. There's Daredevil. There's a new Hunger Games book. When am I supposed to be watching Harry Potter movies?
I don't know. It's not like this is our job, you know?
I feel like being up to date on all those other things is also part of our job, so, you know?
Anyway, here goes nothing.
Hey, brother!
Do you want to know which question I think is going to be on this one?
Oh, yeah.
All right. In the beginning, Harry is flirting with a young lass who works at the coffee shop.
Oh, no.
Right?
What's the coffee shop?
Oh, if it's what's the coffee shop, I definitely don't know. But then they go out and he sees Dumbledore sort of like magic behind the subway train, a trope that never gets old despite the fact that it's been done 12,000 million times.
Yeah.
You know, like where like there's nobody there and you can see through the windows and then the last car goes by and boom, there's Dumbledore.
There's Dumbledore.
It's like, how did he get there?
How'd he get there?
And was he actually just standing around like the subway corner like...
I can't wait for this. I'm going to spook him.
2...
Surprise!
It's me, your headmaster / principal, Dumbledore.
Look at my diseased hand.
Whoa.
That's a story for another day.
It's a fascinating tale, but I shan't tell you till you're ready.
That's right.
Anyway, they are looking at a poster for like a perfume of some kind, and there's like a woman on it, and there's a tagline on that billboard poster thing. What's the tagline?
Do you know it?
I don't.
Okay, good.
Do you?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Well, without any further ado, let's do this thing. In case you guys are new to the Jay versus Ben format, I hope they left that pause in there because I realized I was the one who had the next speaking line. This is how it is going to work. Quizabelle is on the other end of the camera / microphone. Say hi.
Hi.
She's actually not waving for some reason.
Sorry.
There she is. There she's waving.
There we go. We can see her, but you cannot. She's going to be asking us today's 15 questions that have all been submitted by Quizmasters over on Patreon.
Ben and I will, of course, have to answer all the questions completely from memory, but if we both agree we have no idea what the answer is, Quizabelle can give us the multiple choice. There's a link in the description in case you want to play along with us. Let's go.
Let's go. Whoa, that's cool.
Cool.
I want to know what you did.
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
Well, you'll see.
I want to know what you did.
Are you ready?
Now we're 11 minutes in and we haven't even done a question.
Question 1. This question was submitted by Allison. How does Luna know where Harry is when he's frozen under the invisibility cloak on the Hogwarts Express?
Okay. Hopefully I've got the right thing, but I feel like we've discussed this extensively recently.
Extensively recently
for reasons. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
He sees the Raxbats.
Ooh.
The Raxbats.
It is the Raxbats surround him on the floor.
That's right.
Yeah. I was worried it was Nargles. I was like, dude, have we been getting this wrong the whole time and it's actually Nargles and that's
No, it's the opposite. We were saying Nargles, but we've recently realized that it's actually Raxbirds.
Okay,
Yeah.
Good news.
You live
for
and you
us.
learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Question 2. This question was submitted by Morgan Warner. How many times does Harry click his tongue during the pincer scene.
How many times?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I just made that up.
Okay, I was like, what? Morgan!
Not to mention the pincers.
The actual question is, what is Ron admiring when Harry walks in on him after accidentally consuming the love potion?
Was he admiring?
What is Ron admiring after Harry walks in on him, having accidentally taken... I can picture
the face. I feel like he's not really looking at anything. He's just like dazed off into space.
That's rough, buddy.
Did it hit you?
No.
Oh, I think it hit him. He's writing with such...
There's like, I guess that's there.
I can picture it clear as day. I hate how much I can picture it. But it's
I
like
know.
you're looking at Ron, not what Ron's looking at.
I know, yeah. It's like, I don't know. Unless this is like some sort of trick question.
Unless it's some sort of trick question of sorts.
Like they've been known to do.
It's like a 4-poster bed.
Right, yeah. Like,
Yeah, it's like...
Exactly.
What? 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 Why are you making that face?
Because Jay made that face.
Oh,
yeah.
I was like, oh no, is it 4-poster bed?
I'm
Okay, Morgan. Jay, I don't know.
Dude, I mean, I'm gonna go with my second guess here. I'm gonna cross out this one. This is my guess, and I feel like a very bad one.
I agree.
I wish I could see your guys' thought process while you're thought processing it.
But you can't.
I can't. I mean,
Oh.
I could walk back there, but I'm not going to.
Yeah. I feel like you might give things away.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Not this one. But you guys saw that I guessed it. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
The ceiling.
I said a box of chocolate cauldrons.
Well, Jay, it's ironic you said he was looking out into space because it was the moon.
The moon!
The moon?
The moon!
That's rough, buddy.
Why would the moon even be present in this scene?
The moon's not in their room.
What's the moon doing in their room?
It's beautiful, isn't it? The moon.
Beautiful.
The moon.
Harry's like, yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's like, to be fair, it is quite pretty.
It's, it's a nice thing.
Very cool rock.
Yeah. If you ever want to really appreciate the moon, no.
Don't?
That's not
If you ever want to really appreciate the moon, maybe double check that thought.
Yeah, you know what? Check yourself.
Because what has the moon ever done for you?
Exactly.
Question 3.
Oh, rolling on 3?
This question was submitted by Barnett and Rowena R. What is the name of the orphanage where Dumbledore visits the young Tom Riddle?
Oh. Oh.
This one feels too easy, I think.
You think, you says. I mean, to be fair.
To be fair.
In the movies, I don't think it's ever said out loud. You just see it. 1, 2, 3.
Wool's Orphanage.
Wool's Orphanage.
It is, in fact, Wool's Orphanage.
Yeah, it is.
Huzzah.
Yeah, it's like this is my anti-moon drawing.
Nice.
Oh,
Down with moon.
Why are you so down with the moon?
Because it's so full of itself.
Oh.
Except
It'd
when
be hard
it's
for it to be
not.
full of anything else because it's out in space. It's literally full of itself. You get it?
I got it.
In weird ways, we all are full
Right.
of ourselves.
People are like, you're so full of yourself. I'm like, what else would I be full of?
What else would I be full of?
What else would I be full of?
Yeah, I'd rather be full of myself than hot air.
Exactly.
Or lava.
Yeah. You're so full of lava.
Or branches.
That's a crazy way to tell somebody that they're hot.
You are...
You are so full of lava right now. Like, would you want to get a cup of coffee?
It's not your outside, it's your inside.
It's your inside. People say beauty's on the inside, and I think you're full of lava.
Question, would that work?
Stop it. Get some help.
Asking for friends.
Question 4. This question was submitted by Dylan. What did Slughorn say was probably the most dangerous potion in the room during his first lesson with Harry?
It is probably the most dangerous potion in this room.
Okay. I feel like we're...
Got it. I
rocking
believe.
and a rolling.
Yeah.
Do you guys both think you spelled it right?
Ready? Oh, whoa, you're on drums?
Drum solo.
I never imagined that if we were in a band. Oh, but now I do.
Now, can you see it?
Yes, I think the mustache changed you from guitar man to a drum set man.
I could see Jay doing like the bass.
Oh, I can see
Background of the bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we were in a band, who would play what?
Just me and Ben.
Yeah.
So you guys each
We're
have
a
to play
two-man
at
band.
least two
We're a two-man
things.
band.
I'm on spoons. Ben's on
Mouth harp.
mouth harp. There we go. We play very weird music.
All right, ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Amortentia.
Amortentia.
It is, in fact, Amortentia.
Yes!
And why do we think that Slughorn regards this as potentially the most dangerous potion in the room?
Because maybe he's the one who brewed it for one Merope Gaunt.
Descendant of the House of Slytherin, notable collectible to such a collector as himself. And what did it yield?
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
And then what did Slughorn later tell Voldemort about?
About Horcruxes.
About Horcruxes, indeed. Yes.
Bunch of mistakes.
Slughorn may be deeply responsible for a lot of the darkness that happened during this particular era.
Be brave, Professor.
Like my mother. Trousers. The goldfish.
Look it up.
Oh no, is that a question? It's...
Is it the next question?
Question 5. This question was submitted by Liv Lovegood, Mole, and Sarah Makiyama. How old does Ron guess Dumbledore to be, give or take a few years?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this was submitted by Live Laugh Love Good.
This is a
Live,
joke,
love,
if
good,
I
yes.
recall, that is the least funny joke with the most amount of laughter ever caught on film.
Literally the only thing that I can imagine happened was the three of them were sitting there off camera getting ready for like lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
And they were joshing about something.
Yeah.
Maybe even this exact joke.
Maybe this
and
joke.
had a proper, authentic laugh.
Right.
And they were like, guys, nobody move. Rupert, do it again.
Do it again, do it again.
Do it again. And then they were like,
It's almost like, okay, you lost it.
it's like, it was less good, but now let's
Less
include
good,
it.
but now we're going to include it. And you know what? We're actually going to call back to this scene later as a really important thing.
As a really important thing. Like, we needed one more scene to demonstrate how Harry, Ron, and Hermione's friendship makes him better than Voldemort in every way. Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
So, anyway, 3, 2, 1.
150, give or take.
150?
It is 150.
Boom!
Ding, ding, ding,
You know how
ding.
friendships are made, laughing about old people.
Dumbledore's got a bit old. What rubbish. What, he's only... What is he? 150? Give or take a few years?
Naturally.
Of course.
That explains a lot about you, Isybelle.
I know, you guys are so old.
Oh!
You walked right into that, Jay.
We did. Goodness. How much older are we?
That one burns about as hot as this candle right here.
Hey, indeed!
Hey!
And if you burn this candle long enough, you want to know what it's going to tell you? Something about yourself.
Yes.
Your deepest, most inner self.
This is what we call the sorting candle. It is available now at CarlinBrothersMercantile.com. As far as I can tell, we invented these, and what it does is you light it. It's white right now, but the longer it burns, it will turn either green or blue or yellow or red, and it will sort you, and you don't know where it's going to be. So if you want to find out, if you want to get sorted by your candle, head over to CarlinBrothersMercantile.com right now. Check it out. Link in the description down below. They're so fun.
You shan't be disappointed.
Shan't. And now the next question.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I don't think you guys are old.
Oh, thanks.
It was just
the
such
age
perfectly
disparity
timed.
between you and Jay is almost old enough to enlist in the military.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was gonna say buy a pack of smokes, but I was like, no, that's not accurate anymore. Vote
Yeah.
for president.
Ah.
Nice.
Or vote for other things.
Or other things.
There's not a lot of perks to being 18 anymore.
No.
Voting's a pretty big one.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
I didn't smoke, so that wasn't a perk anyway.
Oh, good old 6-pack of Carlin over here.
6-pack of Carlin?
Yeah.
What's a
It's
6-pack?
like a joke.
What kind of joke?
Well, I wasn't entirely sure when I said it.
Like 6 packs a day?
That's what she meant, yes.
That would be so many
Can you
packs.
imagine if you called someone six-pack Carlin and you weren't talking about their muscles, but instead the amount of cigarette boxes they smoked a day? Woo! Man.
Who's sweating now?
That was too good. Alrighty. Ironically, question 6. That's probably where I got the number from. This question was submitted by Julie Sherwood. What was the drink Professor Slughorn poured for Ron, Harry, and himself, which ended up containing poison?
Yeah, Potter. To life.
Which then Slughorn would be absolutely useless, just letting Ron lay there and die.
Well,
Yeah,
we've
right.
already established that Slughorn is not good for ramifications.
No. Oh, no. I did it again.
I need to stop being
Man.
places. I didn't want to come back.
I knew not to talk to that Potter kid.
Yeah.
I've been trying not to. He talked his way in here with talk of love potion and whatnot.
Yep.
Anyway, you got an answer?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Madame Rosmerta's oak matured mead.
Madame Rosmerta's oak matured mead.
It is, in fact, the oak matured mead.
Boom.
You didn't say the Madame Rosmerta.
Well, that wasn't on my list, actually.
Well,
So,
you can rest assured that we're more accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Well, you tell Julie Sherwood.
I will. Jules.
I wrote Jules on my thing.
Exactly.
Indeed, we go by Jules. We're that close.
Yeah, yeah.
So Jules knows that this is the kind of beef that we have.
I know, right?
Us and old Jules is
Yeah.
just sort of like.
She loves to be very general, or like, actually, that's a little bit more specific. She's like, people knew what I meant, and they're like, yeah, because we explained it.
Exactly.
And she's like, no, and we're like, okay,
Okay,
Jules, all right.
classic Jules.
It's question 7 time. This question was submitted by Dola and Martin Shalkin. What number does Ginny wear on her Quidditch uniform during the tryouts?
Oh, man.
Ginevra.
Oh, Ginevra Weaselby. What does she wear?
I'll give you guys a hint. It's not 3,394.
That's a good hint. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
3,394. Is there a reason why you chose that number in particular?
Probably
Turn to page
yeah.
3,394.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just saying things.
That's
At this point, nothing that comes out of my mouth makes any sense.
Ugh, as if.
I don't feel good.
Don't feel good?
I don't feel good.
I mean, I think there's a reasonable way to whittle it down to a guessable number.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, you ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
6. Whoa!
6.
Trick shot. 6.
Lying.
Whoa!
That was cool.
That was cool.
I don't know how I did it.
It
How
just
do you not crack the screen?
these iPads have been through some stuff.
They really
right?
Practice, practice, practice.
Flashback.
You wave, and then
Yeah.
the person behind them like thinks you're waving at them, and then it's like this whole, Anyway, so that's what happened.
Dude, that happened to me, and I actually ended up knowing the person behind them,
Are
too.
you kidding me?
It was so weird.
Wow, that is just ridiculous.
Yeah, and then we had like this whole conversation. We're like, we should get lunch, but we're not gonna.
You never do.
Right?
I almost dropped it.
End of flashback.
All right.
I know that reference.
6.
Also 6.
It is 6.
Yes! Oh, because Harry is 7 and
Pause
she's
for
like
that.
his number 2, but actually is number 6.
Oh, after Cho and Luna and Lavender and Padma
Lavender.
and I was trying to think of who Ginny would be his 6th option
Oh,
after.
oh. How many girls does he manage to date before Ginny?
Mostly,
Padma, Cho, and Luna. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's who he does on dates with.
Yeah. Draco is always managing to get the tide to turn against Harry, and it's like, how? How is this working? And it's like the single best person at your school who has such a bad hand dealt his way and keeps coming through over and over again. And Draco is such a little jerk, and it's so obvious.
And everyone's always like, it's so funny, Draco. Potter stinks.
It's so funny when you make fun of the best person who goes here. Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Question 8.
Haha! Question 8. This question was submitted by Drawing Chaos and Essential Escapism. What was Ron eating when Hermione hit him with a book saying,
Will you stop eating? Your best friend is missing.
What does she hit him with? Or what is he eating?
Oh.
What was he eating?
Oh, ooh, I know the answer to both. Yeah.
All
Ready?
right, yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Sausage.
Sausage! And she hits him with a book.
It is a bowl of red Jell-O.
We had a question in the last quiz that was what was Ron eating when Hermione yelled at him, and that answer was
Bowl of red Jell-O, like I said.
I mean,
What
if
does
you
she
think
hit
of
him with?
sausage really nastily, it could be kind of like red Jell-O.
Yeah, right?
If you think-
What is sausage but a bowl of red Jell-O?
Okay, so we're doing this.
Synonyms.
You know what, guys? I gotta go check this out. I gotta go see it for myself. I gotta see the Jell-O. I want to see the Jell-O.
Have fun. Y'all, now we need to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, HelloFresh. Picture this. It's 6:30 p.m. Your brain is fried. You've made approximately 4,762, or was it 63 decisions today? What to wear, how to phrase that email, whether that text needed a smiley face, or if it would make you seem unhinged. And now dinner? But all they asked me was, did I want to play pickleball later? And I don't know why I said that one. It felt good in the moment, but then I was like, that didn't make any sense. Aww. But if you're tired of figuring out what's for dinner night after night, especially on those busy weekdays, get dinner done the easy way thanks to HelloFresh. Because let me tell you what, I wear a lot of hats. YouTube host, small business owner, father, husband, son, brother, and I'm training for a triathlon to boot. You know, that time it felt appropriate, right? Sometimes at the end of the day, I just want dinner to be easy. Preferably healthy and approved by my 3 kiddos. So with 50 wholesome, hassle-free meals to choose from each week delivered right to my door, yes, freaking please. Because for real, my family loves HelloFresh dinner. It saves the trip to the grocery store, the mental energy to plan, and everything is pre-portioned, making prep a breeze. So you know what? I'm adding that little smile into the text. Live a little. Oh no, I said the poop emoji. That was just... Y'all get up to 10 free meals and a free high protein item for life at HelloFresh.com/JVB10FM. 1 item per box with active subscription. Free meals applied at discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's up to 10 free HelloFresh meals. Just go to HelloFresh.com/JVB10FM. Link in the description down below.
What's your favorite color Jell-O, Jay?
Green?
You don't seem convinced.
I don't really like Jell-O.
I also don't like Jell-O.
I'm back.
Did it jiggle?
It did.
Could you give us an example?
Hey, I do that.
Do you?
Yeah,
It's like I was
shivers.
there.
I regularly, like when I'm lying on the couch at night attempting my best.
Why do you lie to the couch?
When I lie to the couch at night, I will be sitting there attempting to relax and decompress from the day, and then sometimes I'll just be like, and Alice will be like, "What happened to you?" I'm like, "I just relived another moment."
Most of the time, I'll get that. I'll just be like, they'll be like, "What happened?" I'm like, just gotta chill.
Oh, so you weren't thinking about anything, or like that time you said like the worst thing in the world, or
No.
you harmed another human being.
No, it's
with
more
your-
like suddenly cold for like half
Yeah.
a second.
I get that a lot.
You get that?
Yeah.
Ooh, chill. Just like that.
So an innocuous cold breeze.
An innocuous cold breeze.
There's no one to blame.
Inner generated cold breeze.
No
Because
self-hatred.
When people are like, man, inner beauty, you're a snowstorm in there, man.
Okay, bye.
What a snowstorm, this one. Hey, can you imagine if you started describing people's inner beauty by weather? And like they didn't understand?
Yeah.
This sounds like a crazy Gen Alpha burn.
It
like
does.
lava.
Yes.
Yeah, that girl is so lava.
Question 9. This question was submitted by Fizz. Who gives Slughorn free Quidditch tickets whenever he wants them?
Oh, yeah. Okay. We know this.
It's probably not Florian Fortescue.
Could be though.
That'd be crazy if
He might have the hookup.
he just had the Quidditch hookup.
He probably does, yeah. Florian Fortescue. I'm having them Goblin Rebellions, and if you want to see any Quidditch matches.
He might have like a little stand. It seems
Yeah.
like a good place to have an ice cream stand, actually.
Where? At
like,
Quidditch?
a Quidditch,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that would
Yeah,
be a
it
good
does.
spot.
Yeah.
Work on the
like
weekends.
like a pop-up
down
shop.
at Puddlemere.
Exactly.
Puddlemere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take a quick chimney over and...
Oh, man. I am so upset because I do know this person's name. Obviously, we're discussing a former student who now plays professional Quidditch.
Indeed.
And
Unless I'm wrong.
All mine. Each and every one. Ex-students, I mean.
golly. Oh, I'm so sad.
Don't get sad, get glad.
Trash
And then
bags.
after I get the trash bags, do I just put myself in them because I'm total garbage.
Oh, man.
How sporky of you.
How Sparky? What's Sparky mean?
I'm trash. Forky.
Oh.
Oh.
Sparky.
Whoops.
Oh.
I mean, I'm so dumb. Y'all supposed to say, how dumb are you?
Guys, I don't know.
You're just gonna hate yourself.
I know this.
He's gonna be
Feel
on the
it, Ben.
couch
Sometimes you're
later
like, I
tonight.
think I know it, but then I'm like a few sounds away. So just write down the sounds that come to mind. Don't just close your eyes and feel the sounds and write it down. Don't even think about the letters.
Yeah,
just
just, like,
write
sound it
down the
out.
sound that comes out of your wrist.
Phonetically.
Phonetically.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Gwenog Jones.
Gwenog Jones.
What did you write, Ben?
Captain of the Holyhead Harpies.
Yeah, that is who she is.
Yeah.
It is Gwenog Jones.
Gwenog Jones, captain of the Holyhead Harpies. Free tickets whenever I want them.
Unfortunately, Ben, I don't feel that I can give it to you.
That's
Gwenog
okay.
Jones, thanks.
That's okay.
Fizz.
Everybody knows that I know what it is. It's just old Gwenog
Old Gwenog Jones.
of Big Nog. That's Big Eggnog Industry.
Yeah.
I was
that's
thinking
her.
of eggnog when I read her name.
How can you not? How can you not? Do people
Gwenog.
like eggnog in general?
I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Did you have some this past year?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
What's your inclusioner?
What, rum?
Rum?
Yeah.
I've never had it with the embellishments.
Oh.
Oh, only ever standard.
I know.
There's a scene in
Why embellishments?
Yes.
There's a scene in Christmas Vacation where he has these amazing moose cups
Yes!
that he's using to dip in. And
So good.
It's like when I see that, I'm like, I want nog.
I
And
know.
I want it.
I'll get that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let me do it.
Alrighty, question 10. This question was submitted by Sarah Makiyama and Tara Walker.
Oh, man.
What does Luna say Pygmy Puffs are known to do on Boxing Day?
He's lovely. They've been known to sing on Boxing Day, you know.
I don't think this is right.
Ben, where's your brain
No
cloud?
idea.
I drew it. I drew my brain cloud.
Oh, okay.
It's on my page.
I have no idea. What did she say they're known to do on Boxing Day?
Yep.
Pygmy Puffs are known to do that on Boxing Day.
I mean, I would go multiple choice.
Yeah, let's go multiple
Okay.
choice because I don't know.
Okay, I have an answer written down, but I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
that's something else.
Alrighty, boys. Is it A, clean, B, make pies, C, sing, or D, change colored?
Okay.
Or any of those something you had already written down?
One. Yes, two of them are ideas I had. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. I'm ready.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
D.
I said sing.
It is sing.
Yay!
But I said change colors.
Aha!
It wasn't that.
The Pygmy Puffs are different from Puffskeins, which are all...
Cat.
Sorry.
It's like a Pavlov response.
It really is. Tune in last
Next.
week. No, not really.
No, it won't be on the...
I won't, yeah.
Catherine,
Yeah.
would you care to explain the joke to the class?
It's the tongue thing.
It's the what?
The tongue thing from her birthday.
Oh yeah.
The tongue.
With
The
the
thing that
boogers.
ate
Remember
the
how I couldn't stop
boogers.
laughing at the last show?
Yeah.
Lizard boogers.
Because I was like, it's so me. And then it was like, the Puffskein has an exceptionally long tongue that
The
it uses
Puffskein.
to stick up wizards' noses.
I thought that was the joke you were about to make. So I started laughing preemptively at the joke you were apparently not about to make.
Not about to make. Not indeed. Not indeed. However, Fred and George then further invented the Pygmy Puffs, which come in more of a variety of colors.
There you go.
Is what I was going to say.
Arnold.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Question 11. This question was submitted by Jessica Therault. What is the first spell Harry aims at Snape after Dumbledore dies?
Oh, what is the first spell that he aims at him?
Oh.
After Dumbledore dies. Okay.
It's so impressive that Harry never just, like, swears. He's never just like, F word.
I know.
I know.
Yeah, they have, because they have wizard swears.
Right.
Fight back! You
Lorem ipsum. No.
Yeah.
But I don't even feel like he's really out there doing that.
Pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Merlin's pants. Merlin's beard.
Hagrid's butt crack.
You take that back. Hagrid is 10 times the man you'll ever be.
I do love how, like, Harry just witnessed Snape kill what he, like, believes to be, like, the most powerful wizard ever. And he's like, you know what? I can take him.
I can take him.
I can take
Hold
him.
me back, guys. I can take him.
He could not.
No.
He could not.
At least not right then.
Snape handily has this under control.
Yeah.
Handedly? Handily.
Handily.
Snapedly.
Snapedly. What do you think it is?
Greasily.
Me?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know.
I mean, I'm between two things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a rock and a hard place?
Like a rock and a hard place.
Yes. Yes.
Rock. Hard place. Me.
Ben, are you also between a rock and a hard place? Or are you having like a 127 hours moment over there?
That guy's pretty stuck just between two rocks, you mean?
I'm about to
I'm stuck between a rock and a rock.
the two rocks themselves, incredibly obvious which is which.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it. Let's go. Okay, I wrote something down.
All right, I'm gonna go with this. Okay.
It's the other one. I'm gonna be so mad.
Don't get mad, get angry.
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Crucio.
I said Expelliarmus.
It is Incarcerus.
Incarcerus.
We don't have
Trying to tie him up.
Incarcerus!
as if he knows. Yeah, it makes sense.
As if Harry's ever done that successfully in his whole life.
Yeah,
That's what it says.
I know. Yeah, I had Levicorpus, Sectum Sempra, Expelliarmus all in there.
Levicorpus would have been the best. That would have been so funny. Ha! I got you!
Question 12. This question was submitted by Law Ninja. What does Ron ask Fred and George the price of in Weasley's Wizard Wheezes?
What does he ask him the price of? How much for this?
But I'm your brother.
5 galleons.
5 galleons.
10 galleons.
10 galleons. That's such a good line.
It is.
I'm your brother. Weasley Wizard Whizbangs.
Okay.
Oh, man. I'm going to say this.
I'm going to say this.
10 galleons.
Do you ever think they're like kind of confused by like the way that like Americans and stuff talk about like milk? They're like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
The gallons.
The gallons. The gallons. Like, you mean like galleons?
Yeah.
The confusion between galleon and gallon.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I bought a galleon of milk. Like, you just buy like 1 gallon's worth, like a gas tank or something. Just give me 1 gallon's worth.
One galleon's
1 gallon's worth, player. Huh.
Exactly.
I don't
All right.
feel good about this. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Fireworks.
It's a Peruvian instant darkness powder.
It is a screaming yo-yo.
A screaming yo-yo? I was
Of
wanting
course.
one of those.
Of course, sir.
5 galleons.
How much for me?
5 galleons.
I'm your brother.
10 galleons.
Man, I really
screaming
I could not have guessed that ever.
No.
Yeah.
Not in your wildest screams.
Not in my wildest screams.
Question 13, just kidding. Question 13. This question was submitted by Steve Brown. Why does the Half-Blood Prince suggest crushing rather than cutting the Sapophoros bean?
Oh, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Right? I think so.
Could
I
be.
hope I am worried about semantics.
You worried about semantics?
I'm worried about semantics.
I'll let you argue your point.
Okay.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
'cause I feel like I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Right?
Right?
3, 2,
Sure.
1.
More juice.
More juice.
I like that you both wrote more.
More juice.
It says releases juice better, and so I think yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
That's fine.
More juice.
More juice.
Oh.
Question 14. This question was submitted by Allison, Drawing Chaos, Gooey Chewy, and Moel. What is Flitwick's excuse not to join Slughorn in the Three Broomsticks?
What is Flitwick's excuse?
Oh, in the movie.
In the movie.
In the movie.
Yeah.
To not join who? Slughorn?
Slughorn in the Three Broomsticks. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wow. What kind of today, Seth?
If only Slughorn had asked Dumbledore to go get a drink.
If only.
If only.
No one ever does.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, Dumbledore just wants someone to have a drink with him, and they will not. They will not.
They will not.
They don't. Why won't Flitwick? Why is he even there if he's not going to have a drink? Why don't you even come into the city, man? There's not a single wizarding city.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Grade some papers, man.
Practice the tuba.
Yeah.
It is to have emergency choir practice.
Wow, you got so much closer than me.
No, emergency choir practice, I'm afraid, Horace.
Emergency choir practice.
You know how urgent choir is.
Yeah, because remember in Half-Blood Prince where there's a giant choir concert at the end of the school year?
Toil and trouble. It's at the beginning of the year.
Was that?
But this would have to be, why would they have to have emergency choir practice?
I don't know. I think it was a callback to the fact that everybody was like, what was Flitwick doing being a conductor of this weird band?
We can escape this quiz because we're on question 15. This question was submitted by Dorian R., Dumb Genius, Gen Kenobi 1986, and Tegan Like Megan Denlinger, right?
Yes, but it is Gen Kenobi, as in General Kenobi.
What did I say?
You said Gen Kenobi.
Gen. Oh, Gen
Kenobi.
Whatever.
It's
I'm old Gen Ken.
You guys gen what you gen, okay? What was the name of the fish Professor Slughorn received from Lily Potter?
Yay! Everyone said we were crazy.
We were crazy.
But we weren't. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Trousers!
His name is Trousers.
The
It's
fish.
easy to see.
I once had a fish. Francis is very dear to me.
Do not say it's Francis.
I think in the movie it is Francis.
It has Francis on the thing.
Pekingese, mind you.
Oh, sweet. I once had a fish. Francis is very dear to me.
Trousers!
The caption says Francis.
It's...
Oh, sweet. I once had a fish. Francis is very dear to me.
Francis. The captions say Francis.
Oh, sweet. I once had a fish. Francis is very dear to me.
I don't know what to tell you guys.
But like, what is he like? What is the what is it saying?
It says it was a student who gave me Francis.
I once had a fish. Francis is very dear to me.
I think this is one of those that's like, you hear what you're thinking of.
I am absolutely certain now that what has happened is that that Trousers exists nowhere. But I always thought that it was Trousers.
It sounds like
because it sounds like Trousers. But he's saying like Francis, but he's saying it like Francis.
Right.
Francis.
Trousers.
It's really hard to do.
I know. I say just give us the point anyway, Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, defy them.
Just doing my civic duties, sir.
Why not?
Ding ding!
It's you either hear 8 or you hear 9. It's whichever one you want to hear.
Right.
But that brings you both to 9 points. It's a tie.
Hey! There we
First time that y'all got
go.
on these movie quizzes.
Man, I'm getting better. I'm
And
getting
that's
better,
actually
guys.
a pretty high score for the movie quizzes.
Yeah.
All right. All right. You didn't even
Alrighty
watch
then.
it.
We didn't even watch it, you guys.
We didn't even watch it.
We still knew it was Trousers.
I've never even seen it. I
Yeah.
just guessed.
That
on
would be
everything.
crazy.
A lot of those I feel like I only got right because they were like also the answer in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Half-Blood Prince is the most true to form.
Maybe it's the most book accurate movie.
I am really sad though now because this whole time I thought that in the movies his name was Trousers and it's not. And it's like it's deeply upsetting to me because I always thought Trousers was the funniest name ever.
It is a way better name for a fish
than Francis.
Because Fish don't wear trousers.
No, they don't.
They don't even have legs. They don't have legs.
Well, and now we need to give ourselves a huge Super Carlin Brothers thank you to these quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
A big thank you to Allison Morgan, Warner, Marnet, Rowena R. Dillon, Live, Love, Good, Mo Wells, Sarah Makiyama, Julie Sherwood, Dalton Martin, Shocking, Rawin, Chaos, Essential Escapism, Fizz, Tara Walker, Jessica Thero, Law Ninja, Steve Brown, Give It You a Dumb Genius, Jen Kenobi, or Gan Kenobi, depending on where you're from, 1986, and Tegan Dellinger.
If you too would like to try to stump us in a future episode of J vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting that Quizmaster tier. Hee-hoo! And as always, be sure to let us know how you did in the towel section down below.
If you would like to see us take on the Order of the Phoenix movie quiz, you can do so right over here. But otherwise, until next time, bye!